It is July 9th, and we are in Cripple Creek, Colorado, our third and final destination on our trip. This is the Cripple Creek Hospitality Inn and RV Park. This was originally a hospital built in 1901 here in Cripple Creek, and it's been converted to a hotelish kind of thing, and they've put an RV park on the back. Cripple Creek's, we haven't really been around to explore anything yet, but it was a big mining destination, and they still have operating mines in the area. So anyway, we're going to be here for 4 days. We'll head back home up in Denver on the 12th. So anyway, next couple days here in Cripple Creek. All right, so it's Friday morning, the 9th, and we're on High Place Road or something like that, driving through the outback of Colorado from Cripple Creek to the Royal Gorge, listening to sea shanties. I mean, you talk about idiosyncrasies. I mean, this is just absolutely not the right thing. But as you can see out the front window of the car, we have some awfully pretty country to look at. And
I don't know any mountain work songs.
No, I don't either.
Railroad work songs.
John Henry, that'd be about it. You know, but it's a very pretty day. We've been very fortunate that we've stayed away from the blistering hot weather that's been in the southwest and west the last couple of weeks. The high temperature was only reached into the 70s when we were in Leadville, and then squeaked up to 80, 82, 83 a couple times when we were in Gunnison. Today it's supposed to hit 80 here in the Cripple Creek region, and then not get out of the low 70s the rest of the time that we're here. So we think that's very fortuitous on our part. But there's our captain for today, and there's our first mate, just lying, doing his thing. But this has been a very enjoyable trip through Colorado. We've enjoyed ourselves thoroughly, and there's more to do. So we're going to the Royal Gorge today. I know we're still listening to shanties, but this is just an example of some of the view. Now we're in the southern mountains. We're down south. We're latitude-wise, we're kind of in between Colorado Springs and Pueblo, but into the mountains a little bit more. But I mean, that's the view from here. What do you think? I think it's nice. Sharp curve ahead. And we're still singing shanties. Pretty. We wish that you would hurry up and strike the bell. Forward at the forecastle head, keeping sharp lookout. Yonder John is standing ready for to shout. The lights are burning bright, sir, and everything is well. We wish that you would hurry up and strike the bell. Strike the bell, second mate, to let us know below. Look around to windward, you can see it's going to blow. Just wanted to make an observation to you all. If you notice how green everything is, and it's very lovely, it's very beautiful, it's gorgeous. Green. Everything's green. It didn't look like this last year, and it's not going to look like this later. I know other parts of the country have had terrible droughts, and parts of Colorado have had terrible droughts. But for a big chunk of the state, including the mountain area of the state, we've had just deluges of rain, almost on a daily basis.
I've read up to about Gunnison is where they've had a little break in the drought.
Okay.
East or west of that, over towards Grand Junction, is still qualified as a drought area.
Okay.
And this is just a break. It's not going to last.
Right. But we've had lots of rain on dailies. Like even last night we were at our RV campground at 9,700 feet or whatever it was. 9,494 feet, that's what it was. And we had a good thunderstorm there for a little while. And so that's why everything is so green and not the typical brown that we're used to seeing.
It looks like this.
No, it's because we've had a lot
And
of rain.
consistent. It has been back to the every day 3 o'clock pattern.
Yep.
That I grew up with.
Right. Downshift. Take our altitude when we get down to the bottom of this.
Will you come up?
So here we are, Canyon City, Colorado, home of Royal Gorge. There's the suspension bridge. And there's some people from Texas over there. I see them. Okay. And
Got 3.
Thank you. Appreciate your stay here in Colorado.
that's the gorge. We're going to cross the bridge and we're going to see what's going on. I have to make a promise to myself that I'm not going to drop my phone.
We did the Garden of the Gods.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just question. If you had 2 adults and a dog, would you spend $60 to walk across the bridge that's around this thing so you can't see it?
Not the gondola.
Not the gondola?
Not the zip.
Walk.
Just everything else is extra.
And we've decided, no, we're not going to pay $60 to walk across the bridge. We can see the gorge from here. Besides, this was kind of a drive day anyway. We were just driving. So they were World Gorge. All right, Jocko, coming to get that stick. Coming to get that stick. It's my stick. Coming to get it. Coming to get it. Coming to get it. Coming to get it. Okay, so here we are. We are entering downtown Cripple Creek. And you can see it's, a lot of old style buildings, a lot of old buildings. I mean, it's an old town. And
1880s.
Something like that, 1880s.
For
Yeah.
settlement.
It was a gold mining town.
Yeah.
There's the Butte Theater. That's the theater with the fire engines. And they're building another casino here. And it's a big one too. I mean, you've got cranes being put into place. But all these buildings lining the street, at least for this next full block up here, are all casinos. There's the Century Casino, then there's Bronco Billy's, and McGill's, and just all these casinos. Oh, there's the ice cream store there, honey. Just
Okay.
But this is when I walked here the other morning. This is as far as I went. I turned around here at this intersection, just because it was a long time.
At a Grand Casino, they got the costumes on.
Yeah.
Maybe this is where Sue should live.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a thought.
Send them all.
But you know, there's kitchens and assayers' offices and hot dogs and
Bed races. Tell them about the bed races.
they have bed races, and later on in July they have
Listen,
bed races. I have no idea what's involved in a bed race.
it's actually they
Sports books.
take
Jeez.
4 poster
Well,
wrought
the
iron
coffee
bed
house.
frames and race them down these streets.
Yeah.
Double Eagle. I don't think there's anywhere to shop. They're just casinos.
Well,
History
that may
museum.
be what has happened.
It's the only thing that's making money, I guess.
If they're making money. There's the district museum.
Rock shop. Let's see.
And then that's the end of town, except there's something up here. I don't know what.
This is the railroad.
Yeah, there's an old narrow gauge
Goes up
railroad
the
that
mountain and
operates.
comes down.
Yeah. About a half an hour ride. But it goes that way actually behind us.
Yeah.
But there you go. Unless you gamble, there's not much to see in
There's a
Cripple
couple
Creek.
of log cabins still around.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can either live here or you come to a casino, and then it's.
Oh, okay. So here's a gas station because this is the way we're going out
Oh.
on Monday. This way.
Okay. And what did you want to do?
Well, there's a place there. There's a Coca-Cola thing, outdoor.
That's
We're talking
part
about
of the
outdoor.
casino.
Yeah. I was afraid of that.
Everything's pretty much part of the casino. A casino.
But there you got it. That's Cripple Creek. Yeah, turn here.
Woodland Park. No, we could go up to Woodland Park,
25 miles to Woodland Park.
but we'd have to give him. I don't think he'd make 25 miles.
Well, anyway, that's Cripple Creek. Okay, so we've driven through Cripple Creek. And that is the town center there. Each one of those buildings is a casino, at least on the first floor. How do you say this? Ain't much going on in Cripple Creek unless you really like casinos.
Well, isn't that?
Oh, that's a parking garage. It's made to look
Yeah,
like
it's a
old
parking
buildings.
garage.
And then I wonder how much parking is around here.
Might be the same thing they're going to put here, but it's a prime spot.
Yeah, see, there's the construction site, but there's no signs or anything showing what it is. Well, I don't know, honey. What do you think?
Well, like I said, it's the same as Blackhawk.
Yeah,
You haven't driven through Blackhawk
I
in
haven't-
20 years.
I haven't been to Blackhawk at all, period.
Golden's probably done as good a job as anybody, having a variety of things, you know, as a reason to come.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been to Blackhawk.
But I mean, this is true of Carolina, coastal town. This
Yeah.
is true of a mountain town. This is true of pretty much anywhere you go.
Yeah.
They want massive rental prices for the little old buildings. And you can't make 20-30% margin anymore. You gotta
No.
make 200%.
Yeah. Wow, bummer. So I'm sitting outside of some gift store here in Cripple Creek. And oh, there she is. I was just,
You watching your videos?
no, I was recording it, actually.
Oh, okay.
As your Jocko's been getting lots of attention.
Have you? Oh.
People have been petting him and
Aw.
being very nice.
Nope, you're not gonna get down, but you're gonna go barking. The people have moved out of the frame at the moment. That's who he was barking at.
Oh.
Not necessarily the trailers, but if the guy walks back through there in the window, he'd be on it in a minute. Here, what if I put down the shade? Well, this is a mess.
That's not working.
We've tucked everything back there, and there's only enough room for the shade, not the stuff.
There, he's laying back down.
What is that? A rock? I think I want to make a... doing the chugging thing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What?
He's barking at the neighbors.
You know they're there. Hey. Maybe you're barking because... Is a memorial park in Woodland Park that we found behind the gun store by accident. And Jocko immediately knew what it was for. He's been waiting for this all week. I'm not sure who walks further, the dog or Darrell.